Assalamu alaikum students, how are you all? Hope you all are good and doing well. So students, we have been starting our chapter number 2, which is life and living things. Students, our today's topic is about sense organs. So in order to clear that what sense organs are, let's read the topic. Senses makes us aware of what is going on around us and in our own body. There are 5 senses: sight, hearing, touch, smell, and taste. Each of these senses has its sense organ. For example, for sight is being sensed with the help of eyes. Hearing is sensed with the help of ear. Touch is sensed with the help of our skin. Smell is sensed with the help of nose. And taste is sensed with the help of our tongue. So, today is topic of sense organ which we are going to discuss is eyes. What are eyes? Eyes are the sense organs of the sight. They are the sense organs of the visual. They provide animals with visions. Our eyes are in sockets in the skull. There is socket in which our eyes are present in the skull. What is the purpose of that socket? The purpose of that socket is that it protects them from damage. Socket protect the eyes from damage. The eyes are then held in place by muscles which also move our eyes up and down and from side to side. Our eyes are being surrounded by some muscles which help them to move up and down and to look around. We have 2 eyes, a few centimeters apart. This helps us to judge distance and to find the position of things easily. Each eye sees a slightly different image. The brain puts 2 images together to give a 3D dimensional effect. This is known as stereoscopic vision. So students, our eyes are at some distance from each other. What happens that the brain carries or connected or collects the both of their images, and then with this we can see a 3-dimensional image. Okay? The 3-dimensional image is known as the stereoscopic vision. The stereoscopic vision is basically the vision of 2 slightly different views of a scene that is created on a retina. So students, in this picture or in this diagram, you have given different parts of the eyes. The first part of the eye is cornea, that is tough and clear. The next part that is of the eye is iris, which is the colored part of the eye, and in the middle of iris there is a pupil in which the jelly-like material or liquid is present. Students, these are the muscles of eyes which help the eyeballs to move, and these are also the muscles which help the eyes to change the shape of lens. These are the retina that contain nerve cells, and these are the optic nerves which carries the nerve fibers and carries the sight messages from eyes to the brain, in order to which eyes responds. The next topic is that how does eyes work? So students, you can see that it is the structure of eye. This is lens, cornea, retina and optic nerve. What happens that when some rays of the light of object is passed onto the eyes, they just pass through the lens, cornea and pupil. When it passes through the cornea, pupil and lens, it reaches on the back side of the eyes, which is retina, and the image is created on the retina. The image that produced on retina is smaller in size and is inverted, like the inverse of the object. And then after this, the nerve cells send signals to the brain along the optic nerve. When the image is received by cornea, pupil and lens, it is strike back to the retina, and after this it creates some signals in nerve cells, and these nerve cells carry the signals to the brain, and then this brain help us to see that image in our eyes. So for this, how do eyes work? Let's start or read this topic. Light from an object enters the eye through a hole called pupil. As you know, this is pupil, the center of the iris through which the object light enters the eyes. The light is focused by the cornea and lens to produce a sharp image on the retina. As far as the light rays entered the pupil, the lens and cornea focused that image and then create a image on the back of the retina. The image is small and upside down. You can see that the image becomes smaller and inward. The lens is made of a jelly-like substance. The lens is made of a jelly-like substance. The shape of lens can be changed by a ring of muscles running around its edges. The ring of muscles, these are the muscles that are present around the edges of the lens. They cause the lens to be changed. This enables us to focus on object at different distances, and these muscles also enables the lens to change and focus on this object. The amount of light entering the eye is controlled by iris. The muscles of iris change the size of pupil to allow more or less light to pass through. जी, जैसे ही लाइट एंटर होगी तो वो लाइट जो है वो आइरिस कंट्रोल करेगा. आइरिस की कॉन्ट्रैक्शन और रिलैक्सेशन की वजह से ही जो साइज़ है प्यूपिल का वो चेंज होगा और वो उन चीज़ को अलाउ करेगा कि क्या ज़्यादा लाइट पास करे या कम लाइट पास करे. ऑन द रेटिना आर मिलियंस ऑफ लाइट सेंसिटिव नर्व सेल्स. रेटिना पे बहुत ज़्यादा लाइट सेंसिटिव नर्व सेल्स प्रेजेंट होते हैं. What they do, the brain interprets signals from retina and produces the picture that you see. Then retina जो signals brain में provide करता है, जो signals brain तक पहुंचाता है, उसके accordingly brain इस चीज़ को interpret करता है कि अब आप कौन सी picture देखेंगे. So students, did you know the human eye was a digital camera? It would have a resolution of 576 megapixel. Let's discuss the test yourself. So question number 1 is, what does the ring of muscle around the lens do? The shape of lens can be changed by a ring of muscle around its edges. This enables us to focus on objects at different distances. Question number 2 is, describe the image produced on retina. The image produced on retina is small and upside down inverted. This happens due to refraction of light through convex shaped lens. Question number 3 is, explain what happens to the iris and pupil when you walk into a dark room and turn on the bright light. When we walk into a dark room, iris dilate and as a result the size of pupil increases. This allows more light to enter the eye. When you turn on bright light, the iris constricts and as a result the size of pupil decreases. Lesser amount of light can enter the eye. In this way, interior of eye remains safe from the bright light. वो क्या कहना चाह रहे हैं कि जब आप डार्कर रूम यानी अंधेरे में जाते हैं तो आपका आइरिस छोटा हो जाता है, जिसकी वजह से साइज़ प्यूपिल का बढ़ जाता है. जब प्यूपिल का साइज़ बढ़ता है तो वो अलाउ करता है कि ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा लाइट आपकी आंखों में एंटर हो सके. इसके अलावा जैसे ही आप लाइट ऑन करते हैं, साइज़ आइरिस का छोटा हो जाता है और इसके नतीजे में प्यूपिल भी छोटा हो जाता है. जैसे ही प्यूपिल का साइज़ छोटा होता है तो कम लाइट हमारी आंखों में जाती है और ये ब्राइट लाइट को एंटर होने से रोकती है और सेफ रखती है.